So, hi there everybody, lovely to have you all here. So, how's the connection? Dodgy as usual. I think it'll be okay though. So, let's see. Next stream is on Tuesday, which will be the 4th of July. 4th of July, yeah, that's the American day. Yeah, and it will be, I think, probably a multiple choice closed. Maybe I'll do something else, something more difficult. Here, England will beat the Aussies. Both the English are playing, the British are playing terribly badly. Jack. So, hi there, Alex, and hi Issa as well. And let's see, hi there to Ronan, hi there to Ronan, to Issa, to Jack, to Alex, lovely to have you, and to Manisco, and Ronan, and who else, and to Bloodsteel, and to all that come. Hi Vitali. Okay, I'm sure it's it's very hot and humid. So, lovely to have you, Vitali. So, let's see. Let's start straight into this. Okay, hi, Katia. So, this is the link, and the title of this is The Unsettling Power of Existential Dread. That's a hell of a title. Thank you, Ronan. Please like, absolutely. What does this mean? The unsettling power of existential dread. Okay, so the unsettling power of existential dread. So let's see, unsettling makes you feel worried. Power, you know, existential, existing, dread, to fear. So the unsettling power of existential dread. Ooh, okay. People are trying to work out a nice way of saying this. Okay, so the unsettling power, the power that makes you feel awkward, difficult, makes it feel you feel awkward, and then dread, fear. Existential, of existence. So this is talking about the being afraid of dying, of disappearing. So existential dread, the fear of dying, or the fear of the end of the world. The end of the world is nigh. Here, okay. So the unsettling power of this, this says that it affects your mind. Yeah. So the unsettling power of existential dread, the power of being afraid for your life or for your society. So, now, let's start straight away. And whoops, okay, let's start. So, let's go for this. Worrying about threats to our lives and society is it also change how we think in unsettling ways. So worrying about threats to our lives and societies is it also change how we think in unsettling ways. Okay, can I like? Okay, natural works quite well. So I would definitely ask you the first question, Vitali. Which word do I like a lot more than can? I always say that students overuse can. Yeah? And you can use can, but there's another word that native speakers use far more. Is dangerous, definitely, Javi. It might also change, I really like that might, also change how we think in unsettling ways. Lovely to see you, Javi. So, is normal. I like that. Normal is natural, is normal. That's good. Well done, Isa. May, might. Exactly. Isa and Vitali. Hi there, Adam. So, all of you speak really good English. When you use can, think about, can I use may or might? Yeah? Okay, it may also change. It might also change. It's much more common. Native British speakers don't like to say definitive things. Yeah, and may is very airy-fairy. It could also change. It definitely works, Jack. Okay, so I'm gonna put the answer straight up here. Is stressful for the first one. Hand. Okay, worrying about threats to our lives and societies is stressful. Good afternoon, Siri. So, worrying about threats to our lives and societies is stressful. It may also change how we think in unsettling ways. Is innate. I like innate. Innate's a good word for the first one. Yeah, we all worry about it. And might for the second one. Bon après-midi, Patricia. And as Ronan says, like, so it is stressful, and it may also change the way we think. So let's try the next one, and let's give you some more work. Good. Okay, the connection looks stable. If you've glanced, little look, at the headlines recently, you'll probably have found yourself of your very existence. Good one, Vitali. But notice, Vitali, ever and recently. Found yourself wondering. You need an about with the wondering. Wondering about, that's absolutely right, Vitali. If you've casually glanced, I like casually, found yourself pondering the end, that's very good, Alex. May and might, yes. Let's see. It distances them from reality. May and might. Ashutosh, use may and might. Yeah, we use might more than may. The point of your very existence. Good, Vitali. If you've ever glanced, but recently is the problem with that ever, Ashutosh. In the realms of your very existence. I think it works. Lovely to have you, Rahul. Feature. Found yourself the feature of your very existence. You could feature in your very existence, I guess, Katya. In the climax of your very existence. At the end definitely. In the climax of your very existence, it could. I'm not very happy with it, Siri. So, if you've ever glanced, Patricia, but this ever and recently, you want to change one letter of ever. If you fleetingly glanced, I love fleetingly. Fleetingly's very good. Okay, at the end, you'll probably have found yourself at the end of your very existence. Absolutely. Come on, as Ronan says, like the stream. Okay, here comes the answer, ladies. The core of your very existence. Pondering the fact. I like that pondering, Hubby. That's good. So, if you've even glanced, if you've even glanced at the headlines recently, you'll probably have found yourself questioning the future of your very existence. So I think ever without the recent, if you've ever glanced at the headlines, you'll probably have found yourself. But if you've even done it recently, then if you even glance surreptitiously, if you surreptitiously glance, that's very good, Patricia. I like it. You're questioning the future of your very existence. Yes, as in, oh my God, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. And of the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw the international of monkeypox. So on the eve of COVID, on the cusp of COVID, it would be in the middle of COVID. On the eve of COVID would work. Yeah? On the cusp of COVID. I like both of those answers. Never say die. Absolutely, Fear Dabs. I quite agree with you. We saw the international spread, good word, Vitali, of monkeypox. On the wane. On the rise. When the COVID pandemic was on the rise, the onset is a really good word. So the international fear, those are both good, blood steel. On the cusp is a great word. International outbreak, welcome Joseph Baker. Outbreak's a good word as well. On the looks, outbreak is a really good word, Jack and Joseph. Other hands on the international. No. So it would be at the peak. Notice as well, Matty. Peak is P-E-A-K. So at the peak. At the peak of COVID. The international breakout. I like breakout. Outbreak. So, nice to have you, Matty. On the eve of COVID, the outbreak, international outbreak, breakout. I like Patricia's breakout. Spread, definitely, Katia. On the top of, it would be on top of COVID. Outbreak, the international outbreak of monkeypox, definitely. The onset. Onset's a great word. Who's that? That's Adam. That's a really good word. I like this cusp as well. Peak and outbreak for Fear Davs. Good. The international strength. Hadi. The international outbreak of. Okay, so yes, well done with outbreaks. Lots of you got that. Notice on the back of, after and on top of, on the pinnacle of, on the back of. Yeah? The international contagion. We saw the international outbreaks. Or I would probably put this, we saw international outbreaks. It reads better to me. Expansion. I quite like the international expansion of monkeypox. That's good, Matty. Good to have you, Matty. It's on the back of. Yes, it's quite a difficult one, that first one, Alex. On the beginning. It's at the beginning, Katia. It needs a different preposition. At the beginning. At the summit of COVID. Yeah, so good work. Off the back of. Yeah, I like off the back of. That's very good, Vitali. On the back of and off the back of. Yeah, on it, standing on it, and off, it's pushing itself up from it. Yeah, but that's what makes this word so, this exercise so difficult. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has increased of a nuclear war, with increasingly threatening from Mr. Putin. Increase the likelihood. Likelihood is a good word. The threat of. So increase the threat of, yes. Has increased the threshold. I would say it's decreased the threshold, but that's very good. Hi James, lovely to have you. The fears. Fears is a good word, Manisco. The possibility. Good, Siri. That's a good word as well. The odds of a looming nuclear war. That's really good, Javi. I'll come and play with your dollies another day, Patricia. The spread. The possibility. Threatening stance. Stance is a really, really good word, Vitali. The worries of, good, Katya. The spearhead. Eesh. So, hi Ranjik. The menace of a proliferation has increased the proliferation. If people won't like the nuclear war will begin much sooner. I love it. Of a devastating nuclear war. That's a very good word, Siri. The risk. Absolutely, Jack. Nobody's put risk before. I think risk is the ice cream word as well. The danger of a global with increasingly threatening proclamations. All of those are really excellent, Alex. And global is definitely the ice cream word for the second one. The apprehension of an impending, that's very good, Ashutosh. The possibility of an outbreak of, well done, Adam. Threatening saber rattling, increasingly threatening saber rattling from. Congratulations, Vitaly. I think that your use of saber rattling there is brilliant. Increase the chance of a worldwide nuclear war with increasingly threatening messages. Lovely, Blood. Well done. The increase. Threat with increasingly threatening alarms. Good work, Ashutosh. Let's see, Isa. Likelihood, risk, chance. Good. Potential nuclear war. Threatening attitude. Very good, Isa. All of those fit. Threatening statements. That's a good word as well. The onslaught. Onslaught. It hasn't quite happened. The likelihood of proliferation and rhetoric for Firdavs with increasingly threatening rhetoric. Firdavs gets the ice cream. Congratulations for rhetoric. A cold nuclear war. I guess a cold nuclear war. The probabilities of a cutthroat. That's good, Patricia. Rhetoric. Yes, Jack. Rhetoric. Okay, well done, Firdavs, with rhetoric. I'm really pleased with that one. Menacing nuclear war. Saber rattling is where you threaten to do something. You take your sword and you rattle it. I'm going to use my saber. I'm going to take my sword out and hit you with it. And that's the idea of saber rattling. Is a really good word. Yeah. It is to threaten people with violence. Matty. A frightening nuclear war, definitely. Threatening manipulations. Yes, Siri. Gestures, stances. Good, Patricia. Ongoing. You see, ongoing, James, says that it's already started and it's continuing. And that's the idea of ongoing. Something that has started. So this class started 19 minutes ago and it's still ongoing. Yeah, and the war hasn't started yet. Has increased the risk of an ongoing nuclear war. I think an ongoing nuclear war might work. So let's see. Rhetoric for Firdavs was the ice cream word. There was somebody else there with global. I think that was Issa, if I'm not mistaken. And the risk as well. The risk, there was only one person with risk. Yeah, but these are very good. Well done, all of you. So let us continue. And no, that's not what I wanted to paste. That's better. And extreme weather events have brought the realities of climate emergency. No more fish ice cream. I've sold all the fish ice cream. Today it's yummy. Today I only have cherry ice cream. Brought on. But the weather events haven't brought them on. Human activity has brought them about, has brought them on, has brought them forth. The harsh realities. Well done, Vitali. That's the ice cream word. And harsh realities again for Blood Steel. And harsh for Adam. Good. Brought to light. So, Matty. Well done with to light. It's not quite the right one, but you're much closer. You're much closer than everyone else. So, the stark realities. I like that word stark. Stark's very good, Patricia. Have brought between the harsh realities. Good. But the weather events haven't brought about the realities. They've made us understand them. They've made us see them clearly. The rigid realities, the harsh realities, the rigorous realities. Good, Firdavs. Tarnish. Not quite, James. Have brought up. Brought up's probably the best one I've seen so far, Habi. Yeah? The saddening realities. To make us realise something. Yeah, it hits you quite hard. Okay, there were a couple of walruses walking down the street, and they bought all of my fish ice cream. Brought forward, have contributed to. That's the idea. Have brought out. Ooh, have brought out. I like brought out. The seeming realities, seeming would work. Have brought forward, have brought out. Okay, I'm going to give the answer. Have brought home the harsh realities of climate change. So if it brings it home, it makes us realise that it's here. It makes us see it. Yeah, it makes us comprehend it. So we have an extreme weather events, and that actually makes us clearly see and clearly understand, because they've brought the harsh realities home. So to bring something home, to make somebody understand, to make somebody see something clearly. A fall. Okay, this one I'm going to have problems making it fit. And here we go. Oh no, that's perfect. It's natural to wonder whether the anxiety by these daily headlines could shape the we think and act. And studies of existential psychology appear to show that this is the case. Induced, definitely Ashutosh. Ashore, James. Caused, definitely Vitali. You should have said it, Patricia. Yeah? Brought by. Brought would work. I would probably prefer brought on by. The way, definitely Vitali. Way, definitely Ashutosh. Caused by the way we think. Good, Isa. Caused by the way we think. This is indeed the case. Well done, Alex. This is really the case. Good, Vitali. Anxiety induced way, indeed. Very good, Blood. Indeed for the last one. Well done, Vitali. Produced way, indeed. Definitely, Jack. Triggered by these daily headlines. Very good again. Anxiety induced. Good, Patricia. Caused, Patricia. Okay, so... Yes, this is indeed the case. This is exactly the case. The anxiety made Fitzkatia. Produced, definitely, Adam. Hi, Andreas. This is clearly the case. Lovely to have you, Andreas. Oh, what's that? That looks like a... Well, lovely to have you. Could shape the mould. They could... So... Could shape the mould we think and act. Close, Patricia, but no. Caused by these daily. Way we think. This is clearly the case, Firdavs. Well, I'll come over and we'll play with your dollies together afterwards, Patricia. So, the anxiety caused by, good, could shape the way we think, good. This is truly, actually the case. Very good, all of you. Shape the way, good, Siri. Shape the manner, good, Siri. Both of those are good. This is ostensibly the case. Yes. Ostensibly, I love as a word. It means though it isn't. Yeah. Whoops. But it could be. Is obviously the case. That's very good. So yeah, it's natural to wonder whether the anxiety aroused. You could arouse anxiety. Accrued by this case. I like accrued, Trini. Is obviously the case, Siri. This is indeed the case. Could shape the way we think. It's the way. Definitely, Katia. A clear-cut case of something. That this is a clear-cut case. Manifestly. This is manifestly the case. I love manifestly. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Okay, so, and does this one fit? We'll find out in a second. Not in the slightest. Cut, paste, and repaste. There we go. Besides us feeling depressed and stressed, the constant reminders of the threats to ourselves and our society may lead us, notice this may again, to become more closed-minded and in our opinions. And they can us more susceptible to conspiracy theories as we search for meaning in the uncertainty. Good, Vitali. Good, Ashutosh. And suppressed. Suppressed. So, lead for the last one. Lead us to being closed-minded and narrowed. Okay, narrowed, definitely, Ashutosh. Making us good, Jack. Besides making us feel good, Hadi. Making us feel good. And parochial, that's a brilliant word, Alex L. And they can leave us more... Well done, Alex L. All of those are good. Making us, and more And stubborn. Stubborn's a good word, Bloodsteel. And make us. Okay, you want to avoid the double make, but that's good, Blood. They all fit. Can leave us. Yes, Jack. Letting us. Letting would feel mind-boggling. Mind-blogging. Mind-blocking. More selfish in our opinions, definitely. Making, definitely. More set. Close-minded and set. Set is a great word, Adam. And leave us more susceptible. Good work, Adam. Rusted. Close-minded and rusted in our opinions. I like the use of that word, rusted. That's quite that's quite interesting. So Ronan's not here at the moment, but how come 25 viewers and 16 likes? Come on, we want a few more likes. Yeah, there's only 2/3 of you. Okay, so making us feel good, Katia, and surrounded, Katia, and leave us. So first and third, good, Katia. The second one, surrounded. Can make us more susceptible. Yes, Jack. Making us. Yes, Patricia. Close-minded and biased. Biased is a great word, Vitali. Besides getting us depressed, it's the feel that's the problem. Despite getting us depressed without the feel, narrow-mindedly, close-minded and narrow, I think, and narrow in our opinions, can make us feel, definitely Firdaus, can lead us to feel, or can lead us here. Okay. Sheep-like. More close-minded and sheep-like. So that's, let's see, Okenyek. Welcome, Okenyek. Lovely to have you. It's okay, no problem, Nora. We're almost finished. So more prejudice in our opinions. That's a good word, Vitali. Can render us more susceptible. That is that is 10 litres of cherry ice cream for Patricia there. I'm certain about that render. Hi, AJ. More rigid. That's a very good word as well. Well done with render, Patricia. Well done with render. That's really good, Patricia. Yeah, it's the right word. Well done, well done, well done. You should be very proud of that. Okay. And they can render us. Hardwired is a good word as well. Render is the word of the day. Yep, absolutely. To make us. So besides making us feel depressed, besides rendering us depressed and stressed, the constant reminders of the threats to ourselves and our society may lead us to become more closed-minded and dogmatic in our opinions, and they can render us more susceptible to conspiracy theories. Close-minded and biased. No, Okenyek. Biased fits there. Lopsided in our opinions. I think Okenyek, it fits fine. So, and lopsided, definitely Firdavs. So, I'm going to do one more. This is the last one for today. You've been a great group as always. Thank you. The likes have gone way up. That's much better. Okay. There's ice cream for all your dollies. Absolutely, Patricia. So, fortunately, there may also be a silver with some tantalizing evidence that some people can their existential anxiety more constructively into creative with positive consequences for themselves and people around them. And I read this paragraph, and I think this is me. Okay, a silver bullet. Maybe. Lining. Definitely, Alex. Silver lining, Manisco. Lining. Okay, so silver lining for Isa. Lining for Nora. Silver lining for Andreas. Can bring their existential anxiety more constructively. Bring is close, Okenyek, but it's not quite there. A silver thread. It's a silver lining. Can change into. It can change their existential anxiety in more constructively. Into. Yes, I think change probably works. Reckon with. Can reckon with their exit. I think reckon with works. White linen, I love it. Transform. Good. Turn. Good. Both of those. Into creative energy. Well done, Alex. Silver lining, definitely Patricia. Can bring it into. Works. Into creative patterns. So good. Well, that's okay, Katia. Well done. Patterns. I like into creative patterns. Yes, Vitali. Into creative drive. Drive's a good word. Creative tracements. Maybe. So lining can change. Hi, Hadi. Good. Okay. Channelize. Ooh. So you've got the right word, Patricia. You've got the ice cream word, but you haven't got it in English. We don't say channelize in English. What's the word for channelize in English, Patricia? We can. Okay. Silver lining. We can use into. Use doesn't work. Into creative outlets. It would have to be plural, blood. Creative outcomes. Yes, Nora. Lining. Can make there more constructively. No, not make. Into creative works of art. So lining and works of art, definitely Firdavs. Can alter into. Can transform. So transform is a good one, Andreas. Alter, not quite, Siri. Into creative outlets. Outlets, definitely, Patricia. Creative havens, definitely, Patricia. Can turn their existential anxiety. Turn, definitely, Isa. Creative havens, yes. Can take their anxiety more constructively. Take doesn't work, Harry. Creative chunks? No, not chunks. I can say transmute into. Yes, you could. You definitely could, Nora. Channeling. That's on the back of Patricia's. Channeling. Oh, you're so close, Matty. Both you and Patricia with that channeling. Into creative ideas. Good, Blunder Boy. Patricia's on a roll, definitely. Sunshine with positive. Into creative sunshine. I like that sunshine. That'll work, Katia. You can you can bathe the babies in ice cream. They can swim in it. Creative ability. Creative conduits. Oh, I love that, conduits. That's a very good word, Vitali. Channel. Thank you, blood. And creative outlets. Some people can channel their existential anxiety more constructively into creative outlets, into creative conduits. No, it's great. There are lots of people who come very regularly, Okenyek. Okay? Silver lining, definitely. Can realize there okay, I guess you could realize it. Okay, funneling there. Wolf. More. Funneling doesn't fit in any of them, Patricia, and it's a brilliant word which is linked to all this. Okay, so let's put some of these here. Creative misdemeanors. It could be, I guess, I suppose. Cut. Here we go. And creative coping strategies. I love that, coping strategies, Nora. Creative outlets. Creative produce. Produce is normally fruit and vegetables. So, fortunately, there may also be a silver lining. Lots of you got silver lining. That some people can channel. So, channel. First one with that was Patricia, who was canalize. There was a second one from Matty with channeling. And then finally, I think it was Issa and Blood got channel. Yeah, to channel, to funnel, to push into. Creative constructs. Oh, I love, yeah, that constructs was a word from Vitali, was really good. Okay, so, pursuits, yes, creative pursuits. That was the last one. Creative outbursts, that was brilliant. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stop. So, next stream is tomorrow, which is, no, it's not tomorrow, is on Tuesday. Creative Fortunes, and Tuesday is the 4th. Tuesday, 4th of July, 4th of July, at 9:30 a.m. UK time. So, thank you all for coming. It's been brilliant to have you. So, thank you, James. Thank you, Vitali. Thank you, Habi. Thank you, Firdavs. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Katia. Thank you, James, and thank you, Nora. Well done, Patricia. You were really into it today. Thank you, Alex L. Yeah, it was a challenging text. I love it. So, thank you, Firdabs. Thank you, Blunderboy. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Who else do I need to thank? Okenyek, thank you. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Blood. Thank you, Vitali. Thank you, Issa. Thank you, Katia. Thank you, Blunderboy. Thank you, Matty Drawing. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Habi. Thank you, Issa. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you, Nora and Blood and Hadi. And thank you to anyone else that I've missed. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Manisco. Thank you, James. Thank you, Janet Lee. It's been great having you all. So have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see